You're not lazy and you don't lack motivation. Those are the two biggest stories we tell ourselves as to why we can't make change in our life and take action. Both of them are not true. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why being lazy and unmotivated is crap. First of all, no one is really truly lazy. Laziness is just a byproduct of our self-image. When we say we're too lazy to do something, it's an excuse from our self-image. Our self-image doesn't see us as the person we are taking action towards, that we want to take action towards. So it's pulling us back. It's telling us things like we're lazy. Feeling like you're lazy is just a byproduct of having to do something that is unfamiliar, that's new to you, that you're not used to doing. That's all it is. So we tell ourselves we're lazy. Real laziness, though, is actually when you're scheduled to do something that you typically do and that is familiar to you, but you don't feel like doing it because you're lazy, because you had a rough night, you came home late, you prefer sleeping in, or you're lacking the energy to do it. You're just not feeling up to it. But it's not because you're avoiding doing the actual task. So that's where we get confused. People who want to take action on something new have to muster up a lot to get it done. And when they don't get it done, they tell themselves they're lazy. If they decide they're going to wake up tomorrow and work out, and then they end up sleeping in or end up on the couch, they tell themselves, I'm lazy. That's just going to reinforce that you're lazy. But really, your self-image doesn't believe you're that type of person. So it's bringing you back to your default. You see, we all have a default point of who we are. We may stray a little bit left and right, but for the most part, our decision and choices typically must align with that, because our self-image will always bring us back if we veer off too much. You may feel lazy, but you're not lazy. So how do you stop feeling lazy? Do something to prove you're not lazy. So if you want to wake up in the morning to go work out, take baby steps. Prove to yourself for 1 week, you're going to be able to get up at the same exact time and work out for 4 days that week, even if it's just for 15 or 20 minutes. And then each day, check off the boxes and let this build momentum for you. Allow this to create a streak in your mind. By the end of the week, when you see 4 boxes checked that you worked out, you're likely going to feel damn good about yourself. You're likely going to want to keep checking those boxes off. Creating a streak of positive behavior that we are able to acknowledge and visually see and appreciate gets our physiology working for us. It pumps us up. It boosts our motivation. Speaking of which, that leads to the other story we tell ourselves, that we're not motivated. The reason why you're not taking action on your goals is not because you lack motivation. You feel unmotivated because it's a symptom from your self-image. This new behavior, this new action is unfamiliar to you. So you tell yourself you're unmotivated when you feel any bit of resistance. But that resistance, remember, is your self-image trying to reel you back to your default state, because you're taking actions that don't align with your self-image. Going back to that example of wanting to wake up every day and work out, and you end up on the couch and not working out, your self-talk is going to tell you, oh, what's the use? There's no point. I'm not seeing no results. That's just your self-image, because you don't believe this about yourself yet. You just need to find some external or internal motivators. So how do you get motivated? Start with curiosity and interest. If you were to achieve your goal, if you were to take action on your goal every day, what would the benefit be to your life? What are the rewards of changing your self-image from where you are now to where you want to be? If we're talking about health and fitness, what are the rewards of changing your self-image to someone who is healthy and fit? Maybe you're curious to see how strong you can get. Maybe you're interested in running a marathon or competing in a Spartan race one day. Maybe you want to increase your energy levels or reduce inflammation or not feel bloated all the time. Find what interests you. What is your ultimate benefit here? Allow this to be your motivation. But remember, you are not lazy and you don't lack motivation. You just need to work on your self-image.